Monsters University is the most effortless prequel I've ever seen. It's also very cool and clever because for as much as Monsters, Inc. was a buddy movie, it was definitely more geared towards Sully being the main character. And in the prequel, Monsters University, it's all about Mike. The story in Monsters University is that of Mike Wazowski wanting to chase his dream and become a scarer, since he wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. I think if you're a 90s kid, you can never not do that. He applies to Monsters University and gets into the scare school, where he in turn then meets Sully. And yes, the idea of the two of them initially clashing heads when we know they're going to ultimately be friends is standard prequel fodder, but the antics surrounding them being friends and the fact that we're seeing them in a completely new location makes it really fun. And you have to give Pixar props for making a clean college movie. That right there is what puts Pixar head and shoulders above everybody else. They're able to take dissimilar worlds and ideas and ground them in this perfect marriage that manages to be unironic and full of heart. The thing that's also so delightful about Monsters University is how much humor is managed to pack in that doesn't feel forced. Jokes are coming in a mile a minute, yet they never hinder plot progression or character development. There are a few subtle in-jokes, but for the most part, Monsters University introduces an entirely new cast of characters that just enriches and fills out the world. Actually, the one thing that I did find a little weird was an in-joke that was actually a reference to The Princess Bride, but since it was delivered by Billy Crystal, I'll let it slide. And yes, that sentence in and of itself was a reference to Princess Bride. If you were worried that Pixar might be losing its spark with all these prequels and sequels, you really don't need to. Monsters University manages to be fresh and a standalone movie in its own right. Now pair that with the excellent sound design, score, and visuals that you've come to expect from Pixar. Just like, look at the fur lighting and shadows. The composition of these shots is just masterful. What you're left with is just wanting to spend one more semester at Monsters University. It's just that much fun. So those are my thoughts on Monsters University. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, if you'd like more from me, you can check out previous reviews or follow me on any of them social networking sites, be it Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr. Links for all that in the description, along with the means of saving you some money on a MoviePass subscription. So comment, click, and keep loving movies, guys. As for me, well, I'm gonna think about some fusings of worlds that might be rejected from Pixar. All right, the location's a laundromat, all of our characters are clothing, but it's really an allegory for race relations. Alright, what about this one? It's the biography of Tesla, but told from the perspective of anthropomorphized alternating current. Just think about this. Gender roles explored by a transvestite ladybug. Right?